Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk one of the new dungeons now, shall we? In this video, we're going to be going over the Ketosian triangle, namely Idar, the Roulette of Truth, or the Roulette of Truth. I'm just going to say it right now, that's a stupid name. I'm just going to call him Idar. So, layouts, I'll go to my screen. Let's discuss Idar and how to beat him. So, this is the new triangle. What's it called again? The Ketosian triangle. So there's three bosses basically, right? So this one, Idar, is open Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and then this one, the Crimson Rod, is open Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Now, Idar needs assassins. We don't know what Crimson Rod's going to be, but since he is a spider-looking dude, I'm going to say that he's AoE in energy. And then this guy, I don't know what this guy looks like, an assassin. We don't know what this is. This is going to be new gear sets that are yet to come. But for now, today, we only have Idar. Unless you're watching this tomorrow, when then you'll probably already know how to beat him. But let's look at Idar now, shall we? As you see on this account, I only made it up to level 2. It's kind of hard stopped at 2. But Idar... Where do we see the stats? Here we go. Here's the abilities. Okay, so what does he do? So basically he's going to punch you. He's going to do a Mike Tyson punch out. Going to launch 4 attacks, and he's going to prioritize people that have not yet been hit. So he will hit everyone in his circle. So if you have somebody that's really squishy, you better beef him up. Crazed Stone Spirit. So every quarter health, 25 or 75, 50, 25. He's going to pop 2 adds, and they do an absurd amount of damage. Now, if you have assassins are naturally going to kill them. But if you don't, you're going to have to take them out because they will just wipe your team. Battle Realm. Units outside of the realm inflict 99% less damage to bosses. Basically, this is a hard version of Terradome. Okay? So, same mechanic. The only people that can hit them are the people in the circle. And the circle is smaller. And then Battle Form. Received non-crit damage is reduced by 50%. So if it doesn't crit, he basically has a 50% damage reduction buff. But crit damage is increased by 200%. So you're really going to have to beef up your characters to have a high crit rate in order to down this guy. Which is why, again, like I said, this guy is tailor-made for Rickert, Bailey, and Randall, with a couple healers. You need high crit damage melee characters. Now, Leo, you don't know. Leo does a lot of damage, but he doesn't crit a lot. You don't ever build him for crit. So, that's the man, the myth, the legend himself. I'll show you the team that this account is using. So, this is all I got. So, you see I got the 2. This is level 2, and I can do it. It takes me a long time, but I got Rakana, Randall, Maserani, beefing up. Really, I should go like this. But the bear does do a lot of damage. Rakan is kind of useless. And then Creech's just in there as a punching bag. Just somebody else that can take the hits. The bear will take hits too. The Jaguars from Daniel will take hits too. So if you don't have Bailey, if you don't have Rickert, you can bring in Dan, for decent use. You were probably using him in Terradome as well. But as you see, even right at the top of the screen, Assassin Heroes recommended. Because even Dan doesn't do a lot of crits. He can do some damage, but he's going to be doing reduced damage on this big bad boy. Now, let's go over here. So this is footage that I recorded today on my main account. Let's just run through it. We'll show you. So this is going to be what I'm going to call the ideal team. I did watch Dan Howman do this on auto with the 3 assassins. Oh, a note. So you're going to get 2 attempts per day in here. And again, these are the bosses that drop the new gear, which has speed on them. So I'm going to call it right now, these are PvP sets, specifically made for PvP, because in PvP, speed is king in any mobile game or any hero collector game like this. Coming from a Star Wars Galaxy Heroes background, basically, you have more speed across all your characters, you win. And I'm thinking that's why they implemented these gear sets, why they have the bonuses that they do. And yeah, I think that these are going to be your PvP sets, because we all know that the next big piece of content that's coming is guild versus guild. Now, that being said, you're going to get 2 tickets a day. You can buy, I think it's 4 if you're free to play, but it's tied to your military rank, so it is paywalled. I can purchase 8, so I get 10 attempts per day. And I've already used a couple, I do believe. Yeah, I think I get 10. I think I get 8 extra attempts, and that's only because I've got a military rank of 11. So that being said, now you know all the mechanics, the skills, etc. Let's run through some footage. So, again, I gotta pause that right now, because originally what I did was I put in Leo with Bailey and Rickert, and was able just to full auto it without a problem. Leo takes a lot of hits. Leo actually helps with the ads. But I wanted to try the 3 assassins, because Rickert really shines with 3 assassins. And I know, like I said, Dan Hellman was able to auto this with his 3 assassins. I am using this commander now with Leo. Before, when I autoed it, I had Hagridon in there. And I think what I might try is Hagridon and Pain Rune, because this isn't PvP, and a lot of the bonuses you get from the Assassin Commander applies to PvP, whereas Hagridon's gonna just give you shields, and the shields means basically an HP wall, and it's also gonna do more damage. So I think Hagridon with Pain Rune is probably the way to go with these 3 assassins, but I can't try that till tomorrow until I get more tickets. So just one thing to note, that you see that Rickert is outshining Bailey by a significant margin, and he will. He's that good. So Bailey and Rickert are in the circle, and basically my 2 healers are absolutely needed to keep them up. As you see, I'm going to put Maserati on manual to try to time, because there's the Stone Guardians. They're going to do an insane amount of damage to your team. Somehow Bailey, somehow Rickert, they stayed up, and they powered through. Now I just got to make it through 1 more round of ads. You see that the time in between the ads is really quick. Like, Rickert's ultimate does a butt ton, a metric butt ton of damage to single target bosses. And all I gotta do now is keep Bailey alive. As you see, I timed my heals, so let's heal them up right now. Then we're gonna pop Serena, and we're gonna bring them right up to the nice and green and healthy and not in any danger. So, and then oh, I thought I lost my Bailey there for a second. But as you see, this isn't a speed run by any means. As you see, the advanced ticket's up there. I'm gonna get it, the advanced ticket, quite handily. But yeah, I want to try to keep all the assassins alive. So, and these are the fancy new gear sets. And if you didn't know, Ancient Altar gear also drops here. That's nuts. That they did not tell us that in the patch notes. They said that the new gear was going to be available here. They didn't say that Altar gear was also going to be available here. Basically, anything that's a 4 set is available with these bosses. So, and this boss has 2 of the sets that are available. The other boss that's going to open on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, or something like that. They have the other 2 sets that are available, and then they're probably going to have 2 more sets built out later. Probably one of them is going to be an assassin set, since they're working on assassins now. But yeah, really good gear. Really hard bosses. These are no slouches. Like, keep in mind, my main account is Hyper Evolved 240. And all of those guys were immortal. Whereas this team, they can only make it to can pass level 2 on auto. It's all like level 200s, which a lot of you guys are going to be level 200s. So don't feel bad if you can only do level 2. Just grind away. Eventually, it is something to do, because Disa, Sincero, and Terradome were on farm for probably the majority of players. My baby account has Disa and Sincero 15 on farm, and that's after 5 weeks of play. Like, not even a month. So they did need to add these harder bosses, which is good. So a new account should be doing those older bosses. More developed accounts, mid-game counts, end-game counts. This is for us. And as you saw, there's only 6 levels. Definitely room for more. Definitely room for more. I don't want to get into it because this isn't a Crimson Abyss video, but this is also very, very hard. I think people are clearing 13 and struggling, and that's completely hyper-evolved. So this is also difficult, but once you get to hyper-evolved, you're pretty much done for progression. So this is going to be endgame for endgame players for a while as well. It is no joke. So kudos to the dev team for giving us some hard content. If you enjoyed this guide to, what's his name again? Idar, the dumb name of truth. This is, put a comment down in the comments just saying you enjoyed it. And I will build another one, or I will make another video tomorrow. So look out tomorrow night for the Crimson Rot playthrough guide. And yeah, we'll beat this stuff together, guys and girls. So until next time, cheers, peace, arrivederci. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.